What's going on, everyone? Fumincho here, back at it once again with another E3 2016 wishlist video. The first on my list was Red Dead 3. You guys can check that video out in the description below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And the next on my list, it's a little bit different than Red Dead. You see, with Red Dead 3, at least there's hope for that game. You know, it's tangible. There's a lot of leaks, there's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of buzz behind that game. We all know that Rockstar is probably working on it. We just don't know if we're going to see it at E3 or not. But with this next game on my list, I'm not even sure if developers have any intentions on making the damn game in the first place. And that game is Soul Calibur VI. Yes, a game that nobody cares about. Hooray! So, I don't know why, but people just don't care about this game. It's kind of dying out in obscurity, and it's really making me sad. It really saddens me because I love this game. I love this whole series. I don't know. I don't know why. I love the characters, the lore. I don't know. The character creation's really good, and I might be a little bit biased because Soul Blade, the first game in the series, is actually one of the first games I've ever played. So maybe that's pinning down my judgments just a little bit. Maybe I don't know. But regardless, I want to see this damn game made. I don't want to see this series die out in obscurity. I want at least a final game, at least a game that says, hey, this is the last game in this series. Play it, I feel like that it would sell a lot just on that mentality alone. It's just, hey, this is the last game. Have that driving off into the sunset kind of game. Or I just need closure. I just need closure as a gamer for this series. Because again, I've been playing this series since I was like 4, 3, I don't even know. Since I was just a little boy. So to have it just disappear, it feels like my heart was literally just taken out of my chest. Maybe that's a little overdramatic, I don't know. But the possibility, the chances of it being at E3 are pretty slim. Last year, I believe it was last year, the studio Project Soul, the studio behind the Soul Calibur series, released this weird kind of free-to-play style game, and I thought that was the end of it, but it was so insignificant. I can't even remember the name of the actual game itself. But I don't know. I don't even know the player count. I don't know how many people actually played this game, but it was a free-to-play style game. You kind of just create your own character and play online and stuff like. I don't even think it was online. I think it was just like arcade mode, and you just kind of level up a character. Something really, really stupid like that. I can't remember. But they closed it. Then they tweeted out, hey guys, thank you for playing this little thing, and stay tuned for more announcements. And that was like a year ago. I was hoping that tweet was maybe alluding to a Soul Calibur VI, but again, I am really reaching for the stars on this one. This one on the list really puts emphasis on the wish part of the list. But another question is there room for another fighting game? I mean, with Street Fighter and Tekken and even like DOA, there's big fan bases for those games. There's that competitive push, and with that competitive push, it really helps with sales and just overall perspective of those series as a whole. Maybe not so much Street Fighter because that game was kind of poorly made. No offense, Capcom. I mean, no offense. Actually, you know what? Take offense, Capcom. Come on. No arcade mode. That was really disappointing. That hurt me. That hurt me. Anyway, kind of going off on a tangent there. I don't know if there's room. You see all these smaller fighting games that kind of come out of the woodwork, and they never make it big. They never succeed. With the Blaze Blue series, you saw that one kind of just disappear. I haven't heard anything about that. There's those, small Guilty Gear games, and it's just like small little fighting games that you'll see at GameStop for like $8. Like, I don't know. Is it possible that there could be another big fighting game series? I mean, fighters are so much different than shooters. Shooting games, you can have one launch every single week. I mean, just this month alone, I believe there was like 4 or 5 different shooting games, and that's fine. Like that's acceptable. But with fighters, it's just so much different. There's so much more. I don't know. Like it's almost political. Like everyone just worships Street Fighter and Tekken and DOA in the competitive scene that no one even dares to look at smaller games like Blaze Blue. Oh god, Blaze Blue is so good. You guys should play the game. Or the Guilty Gear series. Or the Soul Calibur series, the one I'm raving about. Like, I really enjoy Soul Calibur. Seriously, play the damn game. Soul Calibur 2. Play it. It's like $2 on Amazon. Anyway, I just don't think that there's room for another fighter. No matter how much I want a Soul Calibur game, I just don't know if it's a possibility. I don't know. What I would like to see in a Soul Calibur VI, I would definitely love them to kind of go back more to their roots and kind of just keep an arcade style mode, not have that weird, They were a little ambitious on that story mode in Soul Calibur V, but I don't think it really paid off. It was kind of underwhelming, just kind of meh. I don't know, it didn't work. There was a lot of reading too. I remember just a lot of text, a lot of just like still images, and I really don't like that. It just doesn't really work for me. I prefer just quick little cutscene at the end of each character's arcade run. That's really fun. Keeps that old school feel, and not many fighting games these days even have arcade modes. I mean, Street Fighter doesn't, Tekken really doesn't. So, I mean, it does, but there's no, like, story behind it. It doesn't have that classic feel like the arcade mode used to have, where you had to cram a story in, you know, just a 10-battle run. So, I mean, maybe bring back that, add on to that customization in the characters, you know, do something new with that, and just improve on all the basic mechanics like the fighting and stuff, or maybe do something completely new. I don't know. I don't know what else they could do with this series. Maybe go crazy and add completely new ideas to the game itself. I don't know. Maybe they need to freshen the series up a bit with a whole new style of gameplay. I don't know. I want that fighting game. I love Soul Calibur. I love Soul Calibur IV. I actually enjoyed Soul Calibur V. I feel like I was the only one that actually enjoyed that game. And I want to see another game in this damn series. I don't want to see it die out in obscurity. But the further and further we go throughout these years, the more and more likely that it seems like it's going to actually die out in obscurity. I just need some closure, please. Just some closure. Anyway, what I would really like for you guys to do is comment below and let me know, are you a fan of the Soul series? Do you play these games? And would you be looking forward to a Soul Calibur VI if it were to be announced? Would you actually buy a Soul Calibur VI? Would you actually care about a Soul Calibur VI? Let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to read your guys' opinions in the comments, and hit that like button if you enjoyed anything that I had to talk about today, and if you would like to see more of my E3 2016 wishlist. Also subscribe for more of my E3 2016 wishlist and other videos, other E3 coverage, gaming, anime, manga, and everything in between. You can also follow me on Twitter at FuManShow7 for updates on this channel and all the stuff I mentioned earlier. It's also a good way to get in touch with me. You can find that in the description below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to part 3 of my E3 2016 wishlist, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.